Alright, so let me get you started for the first one. So number one, the ordered pair that we have is 2, 5 and 3, 1. Okay? Alright, so now let's write down the formula. Always write down the formula because that's going to help us out. So m equals y2 minus y1 all over x2 minus x1. Okay, now let's go back and label each one of these just like we did on the notes there. So this is going to be called x1 right here. This is going to be called y1 because remember these are pairs of a point right there. Okay, then we have is then an x2 and a y2. Okay, alright, so now let's use the formula right here. So we're going to underneath it just put equals and then start substituting numbers. So y2 number is which one? Right, it's the 1 right there. Okay, so we'll put 1 minus, and again, only because of this formula right here, and then y1 number is which one? Right, it's that 5 right there. Okay, so then let's go ahead and put the 5 next right there. So 5 is divided by, and then I have is x2. So x2 we said was 3 in this case because it's on from this pair. So we have is 3 minus, and then x1 right there is going to come from this number right here at 2. So we have this 2 right there. Okay, so now let's continue on and simplify this. So 1 minus 5 is -4. Good. And then we have is 3 minus 2 is 1. Okay, so then our slope is just this right here. M equals -4 over 1. So we'll just circle that right there. Okay, we're not going to do any graphing because we already did the graphing the last couple of days. So we're just going to go ahead and use formula. Alright, okay, let's continue on. Number 2 then. So let's do 2 on the side right here. Okay, so number 2. I have is -9, 5, and 6, -5. Okay. So let's continue on. So using the same formula, so rewrite the formula again. So m equals y2 minus y1 all over x2 minus x1. And then let's again go back and label this right here. So I'm going to call this x1 right here. So then this pair has to be y1 right there. The next one is going to be called x2. So this is going to be called y2. Okay? Alright, now let's go ahead and substitute numbers in. So in this case, again, our y2 number, in this case, was -5. So I'm going to put in -5. So equals -5 minus, our y1 number is what number? Ulysses, what's the number? Good. Okay, so it's 5. So we're going to put in 5 right there. Okay, alright, let's continue on. Then we have is x2. So x2 number is right here. Good. So it's going to be 6 minus, and then x1. So what's our x1 number? Get you? What's our x1 number? Are you sure? Okay, it's -9. Alright? Okay, so let's go ahead and continue on. So that's right there. It's just the formula right there. So now I just need to do my simplifying part of it. Okay, so here we are. -5 minus 5. Remember, on the number line, if you're at negative and you're minusing, you're going to the left 5 more spaces. So your total number should be -10. Okay? Then I have right here is a negative and a negative. So that's going to actually be, rewrite this as 6 plus 9 instead. Okay? So 6 plus 9 is what? Right, it's going to become 15. Okay? Now, like we've mentioned before, any number that's in a fraction right here, if I can simplify it and reduce it, then make sure you reduce it. So in this case, 5s will probably go into both 10 and also in 15 right there. Okay, so 5 goes into 10 how many times? 2 times. And then 5 goes into 15? 3 times right there. Okay, so that's our final answer right here. So m is equal to, and I'm just going to circle this right here, and that's number 2. Alright, So you're going to continue on and finish up the rest of the problem doing the same method right here. Okay. Turn it in at the end of the period, please. Thank you.